And that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with their opponents.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I was looking for, there it is, looking where the post mod. There we go. When you get a second, you want to click on that and tell me if my audio is still being shared. I'm just curious. It is. As usual.
Kamara with a call on first down as he works his way forward for a gain of about 6. Well, this defense
come down here, up here, whatever you want to do.
From a week ago.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
I can't mess with you right now. My dog just look at me in the face. Dude, so are we just not playing 2K anymore?
A give to Kamara running right. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining.
What is his schedule going to go to? Like nights or something like that? I saw it was saying something like yeah, but that's all like all day. That's like 3 to midnight. We might have to replace him there.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Jackson.
Oh, he got me.
Can't escape, and down he goes.
He was. There's a couple of others too.
Pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. He'll take it at the 42. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Again, he finds more. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Coming up,
so when this tears start working, his new job.
Looking to throw.
Ooh,
that was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught.
Wow, that'd be promotion.
DJ Moore, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Black Knights have taken the early lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I bet you said he said he wasn't going out tonight.
And the drive will begin at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because
that's crazy. My first drive, dude, I didn't really pass the ball.
But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Jackson to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Are you still watching
that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Jackson.
Go up.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly.
I do it high. He's 6'6". I tried to get in that window. If mad. Oh, Tutty. Those are those ones, man, where I get upset that he still ain't got his ability. But I swear, I feel like Eddie had his ability. Some of those players, I feel like he'll make.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
Credit that sack to Marcus Davenport.
Yes, I traded him away, and dang what's his name?
Okay, where did it break down?
The Ravens just cutting. Flat out cutting.
And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. Jackson now.
Oh, man. That's a great job.
J.C. Horn.
Good one.
And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense,
so it's just a read.
They're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you want to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0.
So what I got to do is simple. Read the defense. Because I've taken some plays that pick and that punt on that 4th down, and even that sack before that pick. I absolutely had people open each time, and I didn't like it, or I didn't want this setting. That's crazy too, though. I wonder what changes that. Like, why is it that he's home and he only has 2 perks for his home stadium? Some stadiums got 3.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the 32-yard line.
I know.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Third and 2. Here's Jackson. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Mexico City first down.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
What is he doing?
They'll give to Kamara here on the option. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So we all talking about running?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown.
We need that because that kind of make people feel like, oh, shit, we got a game.
Trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Jackson. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. Nice
so I threw that out because I thought I should have wrapped it. I mean, should have just threw it to him, but I thought somebody was going to stay with him.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. A give. This is Kamara.
Oh, man. It was there, right?
With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn.
Well, I was talking to Lamar. I said, Lamar, we need points, baby.
And set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the 1st. Throwing is Jackson. Being chased out left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Diablos have cut it back within a score.
Going to get some points. All right, I just missed that.
Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year.
Dude, you know I'll be telling you, one of my controllers, I really just need to go. I just need to go replace it. It's just weird, just because how it. I never know. I really need to mark it. Which one's my bad one? Which one's my good one?
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So this is what I was wanting. He's had 2 short fields. No.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield. So many times
what are you doing?
Coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as
we're
there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that.
It's not
that
cool. If you're
going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll set up to throw.
That's a pick. Oh, my goodness.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Dude, something's off, too.
Good strong throw and catch right there. So far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Yeah. Good job.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Second and 9 now.
Ooh, come on, bro.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Yeah, go sit down. Go sit.
1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now back to throw.
That's a house. That's a house, Rob. That's a house, Rob.
Picked off inside the 10. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. 10. And he will take
That's a
this
house, Rob.
home. It's a touchdown. So they had a good drive going, a chance to build on this first half lead, but now you kind of feel like we got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be now at halftime, because I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion.
I like the way that whole field was.
The other side wondering what could have been.
Because, dude, I could have had a couple picks, man. A couple of them.
The offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for 2. After the interception, here's Jackson. Goes right side.
That's Williams. That's Williams.
So they went ahead and went for 2.
We gonna get open. Dude, that was clutch right there. I needed that.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Hey, that's a Robinson right there, baby. You know he gonna make it.
Taken successfully. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the
football. Let's go sit somewhere. Get your iPad and let's see it.
Probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit. For
yes, illegal touching.
Give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
You know he probably will. Yeah.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is
I'm trying to play.
One-handed grab there. And he
takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Tremble. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll look to throw again. Dancing to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Back to throw again. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Do you know I did not even think I ran commit right there? I wasn't trying.
Here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Touchdown!
Thank you, boy.
In the final seconds of the first half, and the Black Knights have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Yeah, you get your iPad. Get your iPad. You can sit with me. Just get your iPad.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is intercepted.
Look.
Picked off at about the 31. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, dare I say it,
anything else, dude?
Both defenses now with an interception. reception return for a touchdown.
Your vocabulary, sir. Well done.
And he gets ball at halftime.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead.
Yeah.
This one's now 28-14. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he's brought down after a very nice game.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this returnable for Harris. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
They're on 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Derek Brown never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the 1st down.
McCaffrey on the toss right. McCaffrey with a 1st down and more. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Black Knights are able to widen their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10.
Flushed out right.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. First step, Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A tough time to take the sack,
Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. And his kick is indeed good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They go play action with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Jackson now. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. Buying time to his left. 1st down and more for Jackson. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big time play.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Throwing is Jackson. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding, probably his agent, as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Again, Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Marcus Davenport able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Juwan Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Diablos get a bit closer. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. And he'll find his way in for two. And we're back to a two-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
22. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
At the 25-yard line. They'll take over. First down and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all three timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So with that need, 3 weeks in the books, and they creep above 500 now at 2-1.
You know, I played with a guy once after taking a knee at the end of the game, and he came in and grabbed the equipment manager and said, make sure you wash that spot, special, because I just took a knee for a win. That tells you how much guys enjoy that, because getting a win, no one takes it for granted.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun